Then Derrick Henry, Sad J, I'm staying away. I'm staying away to him, to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I've almost done a full 180 where at the end of last year, I was like, yo, I've doubted this guy enough, and he just keeps performing. At this point, I'm going to treat him like an Adrian Peterson until he proves me otherwise. But now, I'm starting to get worried because, again, isn't he 28 years old, going on 29?
I think so.
Coming off a Jones fracture, which is tough.
I hate that
and
injury.
The team technically did rush him back. So if we're making any corollaries between Sammy Watkins and Derrick Henry, there is technically one to be made there. Jones fracture. The team rushed him back for some playoff hopes. And yes, he was a monster, but if you look at, he was getting more touches than any running back last year when he was hot too. So yes, you can point to Derrick Henry was getting like 8 more points than the next running back through 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But he was also getting like 10 more touches than any running back through 8 weeks too. And that counts. That matters. And I mean, we saw as soon as he left, the team didn't miss a beat when they had Donta Foreman and Dontrell Hilliard in there playing basically the Derrick Henry role in tandem.
Derrick Henry went down and the team still ended up with the 1 seed.
Right, so I'm really wary of Derrick Henry. I am.
Yeah, I hate Jones fractures, man. Anytime I hear Jones fracture, I don't care who you are. I'm worried about your short-term prospects. And when I'm worried about your short-term prospects when you're a 28-year-old running back, that means I'm automatically worried about you for the rest of your career at this point anyway. I would love to be wrong because Derrick Henry I think he's stamped his Hall of Fame argument at this point. I think he has. He's put together some elite seasons back-to-back.
Back-to-back.
Yeah, sorry, I finished it off. Back-to-back-to-back. I think he has stamped his Hall of Fame argument, and I hope he does. I hope he gets that jacket. But, man, to your point about the touches, I think he had like 220 carries through 8 games through the injury last year. He had more carries in half a season than most running backs see touches for the whole season.
Yeah,
this man has been ridden into the ground, and I know he's different. Everybody, I'm built different. That's like that's what all the kids say these days, right? It applies to Derrick Henry, like legitimately. That man is different, but he's still getting close. He's not too far. He's about 400 touches away from that 1,800 career carry threshold. And at his workload rate, he'll hit that this season. It'll take till the end of the season, but he'll hit it. And after that, if he even gets that far, because Jones fractures are high-risk re-injury type of situations.
That he rushed back from and played on.
Right. I have severe concerns. About King Henry.
Yeah, I'm not taking a stab on him in the first round.
You got to take him 4th overall if you want him.
Yeah, and I'm not.
There's
a list of running backs that I'm basically staying away from this year, and he's not at the top, but he's close.
Like, I'll take Cooper Kupp over him and just play it safe.
You know me. I've been a fan of taking wide receivers when everybody's taking running backs, basically unless I have a top 3 pick in redraft. I took Devontae Adams last year. The year before that, I took Devontae Adams again.
Yeah, that worked out fine.
Yeah. But yeah, those are our thoughts on Henry, and maybe